Erin, how are you doing?
Hello, fine, you?
Nice. Okay, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so, welcome to class. Uh, Huyen or Nguyen? Which do you prefer? Nguyen, can you hear me? Hmm. Maybe
She said one
not.
moment.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And so, Erin, how's your afternoon been? I saw you a little while ago.
Yeah, it's nice. I try to take some class.
Okay, nice. Did you learn anything exciting?
I was learning something about the past or something about conversation. Everything is nice when we try to improve the English.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. And so let's go into today's class, and let's
Hello, I
start.
just
Um,
yeah, I can speak now.
okay, welcome.
Yeah, just wanted you to know.
Yeah, and Nguyen, how do I pronounce your name?
Oh, my name is Huyền, like the one in the chat. You can see.
Huyun. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Huyun.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, good. And so I might make a couple mistakes with that later. Hopefully not, but let me know if I'm mispronouncing your name at any point, Huyun.
Oh, no problem.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, nice. Well, it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Vicente, how's your speakers? Can you talk, Vicente? Okay, maybe not. All right, let's go, Salvatore. Can you read the title in the next few lines?
Yes, business meetings. In today's lesson, we will talk about attending meetings.
Yeah, and so can you read the rest of it?
Okay, sorry. Learn strategies to give better meetings. Talk about the cultural difference in meetings.
Good. So can you repeat differences?
Uh,
Differences.
differences. Okay.
Yeah, hold on, sorry. It looks like differences. Differences.
Differences.
Good, there you go. Differences.
Differences.
Yeah, very good. Perfect. So let's go on to the next page. David, welcome back to class. David, how's it going?
Hi again, Joshua. I am good. Thank you for asking.
Nice. Good to see you again. All right, and let's start. Actually, maybe Vicente, your microphone is muted. Vicente, looks like you've come back. Can you hear us, Vicente? Maybe not. Okay, and all right. So Salvatore, can you ask Julian the first question?
Okay. Huyen, do you like meetings?
Yeah. Kind of. I think once a week would be the best because for me, meetings is like a time that I don't have to work.
Okay, meetings are a time.
Alright. Okay.
Nice. And for me, we would say.
For
So
me.
for me, meetings are a time where I don't have to work. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that works. All right. And Julian, can you ask Felipe the next question?
Okay. Felipe, describe the perfect meeting. Do you talk, listen, view a PowerPoint or a movie? Felipe.
Felipe, are you there?
Felipe.
Felipe, your microphone is muted. All right. Aaron, can you answer?
Sure. I think the perfect meeting have to be all of these things. They have to a nice talk, some to listen, a video, a nice presentation, no boring. This kind of interactive with all the members make the meeting enjoyable.
Okay. So these things together would make the a meeting enjoyable. All right. Nice. Really good answer. So a little bit of everything, talking, listening, PowerPoints. All right. Okay. And Aaron, can you ask David the next question?
Sure. David, pretend you are the man in the white sheet. Ask the man in the brown jacket, a classmate, a question about her presentation. Okay?
Okay. I have to really ask a classmate, or is just in the
Yeah.
example?
Yeah, choose one.
Okay. Oh, sure. Well, I pretend, no? So, well, could be, I think, Salvatore. Okay, well, Salvatore, I have a question about your presentation. I think if we don't make a better marketing campaign, we are going to lose a big part of the market. So, what do you think?
Okay, and one moment, please.
Sorry for that.
Great question, though.
One moment, please. One moment. I'm
Yeah.
thinking the answer
I'm thinking of the answer.
of the answer. Yes. Yes, you're right, David. We we have to working hard to explain our customer that the new product is a very good article, and we will talk about how to work this product and how helpfully for for our customers.
Okay, well,
Okay. Solid. All right. I think that's good. So we have to explain to the customer that the new product is a great article. Article's a little bit awkward. Investment, or it's like a great item, maybe would be even better. And we need to find out how to work this product.
Item. Okay.
Yeah. But good. I think that's solid. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No?
Okay. Let's talk about some of these words, and let's start with Salvatore. Can you read the title and the directions?
Vocabulary: define the word or use it in a sentence.
Good. Vocabulary. Can you repeat vocabulary one more time?
Vocabulary.
Good. And Salvatore, this first one, run into. Can you define it or use it in a sentence?
Run into. Into. Uh, into. We we have to find a solution of this problem and run into for our job. Maybe. I'm not sure, teacher.
Not quite. We have to find a solution to this problem and run into for our job. I'm not sure if I understand that.
Actually, I don't know what does it mean run into, teacher.
Okay,
It's a
that's
phrasal
fine.
verb. It's a phrasal
Mhm.
verb.
Yeah, it is a phrasal
I don't
verb.
know.
That's okay. Clean, do you have any ideas or guesses?
Run into. It's like to see someone accidentally, like not in the way that you expected.
Yeah, perfect. To see someone unexpectedly, or to encounter someone unexpectedly. We can say someone or something too, so you can run into a problem on the report. How would you use that in a sentence, Huyen?
So I have to use this phrasal verb in a business context. Is that correct?
No, I think you can use it in any context you want. It means the same thing, I believe, in pretty much any context. So, yeah, however you want.
Okay. I ran into my cousin when I went to the market to the supermarket last night. So.
Nice. Good. Really, really good sentence. Let's have Felipe. Welcome back. Felipe, can you tell us what think about means, or can you use it in a sentence?
Think about, consider something or not.
Nice. Okay. How would you use that in a sentence then?
I received your proposal and I will think about it later.
Okay. Nice. That was good. So I reviewed your proposal.
I received.
Oh, I received. All right.
Yeah.
Better. Received your proposal, and I will think about it later.
Yeah.
Nice. Really good job. And let's move on. Eden, can you try the next one? So tell us what it means, or use it in a sentence.
Came across. I'm sure about that, but I think came across is like change to other tax.
Not quite. David, what would you say on this one?
Yeah, Joshua. Well, came across is like very similar to run into is find something or someone unexpectedly. Yes, well, for example, you find an old friend in a mall, and you don't expect that. It's like something accidentally.
Yeah. Expect it. So that's good. There's another meaning for run into.
But really?
Yeah, or there's another meaning for come across besides the same definition as run into. So what's another way that we can use come across? Does anybody know? Any guesses?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So this is tricky. It actually means to seem like. So, for example, we could say, I don't want to come across as rude, David, but you should have known the answer. So come across just means I don't want to seem, or I don't want you to think I am. But yeah. Uh, oh gosh.
It's
But
so
yeah,
rude.
what was that?
It's so rude.
Yeah, that was pretty rude. But you did a really good job with come across.
Yes,
So it
because
pretty much.
yes, it's because I have attended this class before, so I
Yeah,
forget.
it's okay.
It's too much information. Sorry.
That's fine. It's a good thing that you came back. So I'm glad you're here still. All right, Salvatore. What about the next one?
Count on, meaning that you can trust about someone, right?
Yeah, you can trust somebody or someone to do something. Um, yeah, you can depend on them. Perfect. Nice job, Salvatore. Salvatore, how would you use that in a sentence?
Okay. Uh, you you asked her because you count on her because she a good worker, right?
Okay. Can you repeat that sentence one more time?
You ask her because she is a good worker.
Yeah, you asked her because you can count on her because she's a good worker. Good.
Yes,
All
you
right.
count on. Okay. You can count on her because she is a good worker. Oh,
Oh, we lost Joshua.
yes, technical problem.
Yes.
No. Okay, I think we lose the teacher.
Aaron,
Hello, hello.
yeah, I want to ask a question. Have you ever taken any classes, I mean private classes with teachers here?
Yeah, many. On problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your free class?
No, no, I mean not the class, but the tutoring.
Ah, with a person. Yes, I took one. Uh, I think it's a little expensive. But but you can drive. It's about 25 bucks. No,
Mm-hmm.
$25 sorry. Bucks is an American. $25 per hour. No, I think it's only 45 minutes. I think it's okay if you want to.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Thanks.
but
Hi, sorry. Not really sure what's up. I just restarted my browser. So hopefully that works better. Vicente, welcome back. Vicente, how's it going? Um, and maybe not. So try out. I think we were on Felipe or Huyen. Huyen, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell us what tryout means?
Trial means to, I think it's like to try something or to test something.
Yeah, exactly. So can you use it in a sentence?
I want to, I want to try this. For example, sweater out.
Yeah. We'd probably try a sweater on.
Oh, try on. Sorry.
Yeah, trying clothes. You could say try it out too. Um, so depending on what you want, it's just more common to try clothes on. But that's fine. Really nice job. Good sentence. Um, and let's go to the next one. Felipe, the next sentence or the next word. Erin, what about the next one?
sure. Look over. Well, I think this is simple. Is that when you try to see one thing carefully,
Can you
look
try
over
to?
the computer, look over that gear, look over that boy. Can
Not
apply?
quite.
No?
It's close, but not quite. David, what do you think?
Well, yes, I think that I know the meaning. The meaning, sorry. Well, it could be an example is when, for example,
David, I think I lost you. I'm sorry. All right, Salvatore, can you tell me what try look over mean?
Mm, look over maybe means that you have to control a thing with attention, maybe. Mm,
Not quite. Close. Huyen, what do you think?
Um, I'm not sure, but it seems to me that look over means like you read something very briefly.
Okay. You could read something briefly or in depth. So look over, it's just review. And so you can review something, like I said, you can look a form over briefly or in depth. And so you usually look over something in writing, so you can look over an essay, you can look over a report, you can look over a presentation. It's just a review. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yeah.
Okay. And so let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that one. I think we're good. And let's start with Felipe. Can you read the title and the directions? Felipe, are you there? Man, everybody's got bad internet today. Aaron, can you read the title and the directions?
Sure. Dialogue with phrasal verbs. Read the dialogue and fill in the blanks.
Dialogue.
Dialogue?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
maybe I
it's
sound a little
dialogue?
Spanish.
No, it's okay. Dialogue.
Dialogue.
Good. And then phrasal.
Phrasal.
Nice. Did a good job. Can you try the first one?
Me?
Yes, Eden.
Matt. Hey, Olivia. I was working.
And the words are at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I was looking over your report this morning. It's really good.
Nice. And let's have David, the next one.
Yeah, Joshua, thanks. I worked on it pretty hard. Have you blank any problems? Have you run into any problems?
Nice. Really good job. The only small thing I noticed was worked. Can you repeat worked?
Yeah, it worked.
And Salvatore, the next one.
Matt, I haven't blanks any errors yet, but I look out for them. I don't think you should blank changing the font fog. Comic Sans is very unprofessional. I haven't. I don't remember the phrasal verb, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Remember the phrasal verbs are at the bottom of the page. Can you see them?
Okay. Okay. Yes. I haven't count on any errors yet.
I haven't. Not quite. There's a better answer.
Come across.
Yes.
Came across.
Come
I
across.
haven't come across any errors yet, but I look out for them. I don't think you should try out changing the font.
Yeah. Try out. There's another one we could use. What's another one that we could use? Salvatore.
Yes. I don't think you should um, run into.
Not quite.
Okay.
Not run into. So you should try out or yeah. So somebody whispered it.
Think about.
Oh, thank you. Think about.
Yeah. So what would it mean to think about changing the font, Salvatore? What would that mean?
Think about changing the font, that you don't absolutely think they change the basic form, maybe.
So yeah, you should like consider changing the presentation of the letters. So like the form of the letters. Okay, yeah. And can you repeat though? Can you repeat though?
Dog.
Yeah, though.
Sorry, Josh. What is dog? Dog?
Though? Though.
Dog.
Yeah, so though, it's like however. So it's a conjunction. So you could say at the beginning, instead of however, I do think you should think about changing the font. Or I think you should think about changing the font, though. So it's the same thing as however, just in a different spot. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Huyen, can you read the next two lines?
Yeah. Thanks. It needs to be perfect for tomorrow's meeting. You can always count on me.
Good. Nicely done. Count on. And let's have Erin, can you play Matt? And David, can you play Olivia? And can you guys read through the whole thing?
Sure.
Hi, Olivia. I was looking over your report this morning. It's really good.
Thanks. I worked on it pretty hard. Have you run into any problems?
I haven't come across any error yet, but I will look out for them. However, I don't think you should try out think about changing the font. Tau Comics Sans is very unprofessional.
Thanks. It needs to be perfect for tomorrow's meeting.
Sure, you can always count on me.
Nice. All right. Though. So remember though. Can you repeat that one more time?
Though. Though.
Though.
Oh.
Yeah, so that long O, though. Okay, good. And then worked. Can you repeat worked, David?
Yeah, sure. Worked.
Nice. And yeah, Oyen, look out for is just like pay attention or yeah, look for errors. Look for. It's another phrasal verb.
So it's the three-word phrasal verb? You said.
Yeah, so it's got two prepositions. Look out for.
Okay. So complicated.
It is a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
You could also just say look for. But look out in itself is an expression. In Mexico, they'd say aguas. I'm not sure if we've got any Mexicans here.
Yeah, I am Mexican.
That's what I thought, Eden. I wasn't sure if I could remember. But yeah, look out is just like pay attention.
And look for?
Yeah,
Yes.
look for is to look specifically, like pay attention in case one thing comes up. So I'm looking for my mother is something you'd say if you were lost and you're a child. So looking out for, it's like, it's the same thing as looking for. It's just a, I don't know, I guess it's a common phrasal verb. But yeah, it just means look for.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions here?
Not for me.
Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's do some reading, and let's start with Salvatore. Can you read this first paragraph?
Yes. Miss any other work activity, the better prepared you are for them, the better the results you can expect.
Good. Prepared. Can you repeat prepared?
Yes, prepare.
Good. Prepared.
Prepare.
And better the results you can expect. Maybe results?
Results.
It's more like a raw sound. Results.
Results.
Yeah. Results. Results. Good. All right. And Huyen, can you try the next paragraph?
Yeah. Have an agenda. An agenda, a list of the topics to be covered during the course of a meeting, can play a critical role in the success of any meeting. It shows participants where they are going, but it's then up to the participants to figure out how to get there. Be sure to distribute the agenda and any pre-work in advance. By distributing the agenda and pre-work before the meeting, participants can prepare for the meeting ahead of time. As a result, they will be immediately engaged in the business of the meeting. They waste far less time throughout the meeting.
Nice. That was really good. Really good pronunciation. Good reading. The only thing that I might have seen was distributing.
Distributing.
Yeah. Good. Really nicely done, though. That was impressive. Good reading. So in this first half, does anybody have any questions? Any questions about anything in this first part? Okay. Erin, can you read the next paragraph?
Sure. Start time and on time. Everyone has different thought meeting that went way beyond the schedule and the time. This situation will be fine if no one had any time else to do work. But that's day of faster and more flexible organization. Everyone always has been plenty of work on top of the list. If you announce the length of the meeting and then stick to it, fewer participants will keep looking at their widgets. A more participant I will take an active role in your meeting.
Nice. Really good job. So I noticed a few things, but they were really small, mostly with intonation. Suffered. Suffered.
Suffer.
Suffered. Suffered.
Suffer.
Yeah, suffered. One more time?
Suffer.
Yeah, make sure you get that D sound at the end.
Suffered.
Good. Suffered. And through.
Through.
Good. These.
This.
Announce.
Announce.
Good. Participants.
Participants.
And active.
Active.
Nice. Very nicely done. Okay. David, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay, Joshua. Have fewer but better meetings. Call a meeting only when it is absolutely necessary. Before you call a meeting, ask yourself whether you can achieve your goal in some other way. Perhaps through a one-on-one discussion with someone in your organization, a telephone conference call, or a simple exchange of email. As you reduce the number of meetings you have, be sure to improve their quality.
Good. Really nice work. Good pronunciation of conference. A lot of people will say conference, but just
Yes.
conference. That was great. Really nice job.
Yes.
Conference. That was good. So exchange. Exchange.
Exchange.
Yeah, exchange. Maybe like
Exchange.
yeah, exchange.
Exchange. Exchange.
Good. Reduce.
Reduce.
Nice. Okay. Really, really good.
Thank you.
And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
No, Joshua.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Does anybody have experience with somebody who doesn't follow these rules? Any experience with somebody who makes meetings that are maybe really, really long? Maybe somebody who schedules a lot of meetings, doesn't have
Yes,
an agenda?
it's
Yeah.
usually usual. It's
It's
common.
usual?
Yeah, it's common in all organizations, I think so. Because you not always have the time to plan in a good meeting. Sometimes there's a problem and you have to make the meeting immediately. And that's kind of meaning are that we have all of this problem. The the un, the unpredictable meeting, I think so.
Yeah, the unpredictable meeting. Definitely much harder to plan out. Sometimes a little bit less effective too. Okay, really good. Vicente, I hope you can talk now. Vicente, are you there? No. Okay. I'm not sure what to say, Vicente. It might be your computer's microphone. It usually wouldn't be Google Hangouts after this long. Sometimes it does help to leave and come back a few times. Oh, there he goes. Okay, let's go on to the next page. And those are good. Sorry, trying to find a good page to move on to. Yeah, let's try this one. And Salvatore, can you read the role of this guy right here, the short guy? And Ian, can you read the role of the boss?
Okay.
Okay. Here's your buzzword bingo card for the meeting. If the boss uses a buzzword on your card, you check it off. The object is to fill a robe.
You are very attentive today. My proactive leadership must be working.
Bingo, sir.
Good. And what does buzzword mean? Does anybody know?
Go ahead.
I tried, I'm not sure because I'm not sure if the bingo is the same because in Italy we use this word for to play with number, right?
Yeah, definitely. Bingo is a game.
Okay.
And they are playing a game of bingo, but not with numbers. They are playing with buzzwords that the boss uses. So, yeah, a buzzword. What's a buzzword?
For me, it's like a word which has no meaning. Is that correct?
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Can you read the definition there?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Buzzword, an important sounding, usually technical word or phrase, often or little meaning, used chiefly to impress laymen.
Yeah. And layman is just like the common person. But really good. Good pronunciation, good guess too, or good definition. You were definitely right.
Thanks.
Okay. And so, yeah, who can explain, maybe Erin, can you explain why this comic is funny?
Oh well, actually, I don't get this comic meaning.
Okay. What about you, David?
Yeah, sure, Joshua. Well, um, it's about it's a little joke or a little prank between two colleagues in a company. So they are playing a game. So one of them, who is the guy who has the glasses, says to the other, when the boss says the boss word, you have to pretend that you are understanding everything and you are very clever. So maybe they are not paying attention to the boss and they say the word that they bet that he's going to say, because I think the boss is a person who tried to impress the people, saying maybe words that even he didn't understand. So
Yeah.
actually, he said the word that they bet that he would say, and the other guy says bingo.
I think that's right for the most part. So there are probably a lot of different words. So I think you're really really close. I don't think it's exactly right. Who else can fill in a little bit? Does anybody else think that they can fill some of this joke in? So some questions that might be good. Why are they attentive? And so remember the game of bingo. There are many cards to fill in. So why are they attentive? Why is it funny that the man says bingo? So this is kind of a pun too. So he's agreeing and he's right. Yeah, but can anybody fill in any more of this comic?
Maybe me, teacher, because
Yeah, go for it.
I tried. Because the boss said that his leadership is working well, but for a man with glasses, maybe isn't it? And he said bingo. Is it?
Yeah, so in English too, you can say bingo. It's like, I agree. And so it's also, bingo would also mean I won the game of bingo. So bingo's like correct, or I agree, or I won. To explain this briefly, so they have a game, and there's maybe a number of different words that they have to fill in. So they have a chart, and there are a number of words. And so one of those words was probably proactive leadership. And so that was the final word. But for the whole meeting, everybody has been paying attention to what the boss said because they're playing bingo, not because of his proactive leadership. And also it's funny because proactive leadership, which is a buzzword, is actually the reason that they're paying attention, because they're playing a game with it. So it's kind of like a complex back and forth joke, which is, it's quite nice. but hopefully that makes sense to everybody.
That's true.
Yeah. And yeah, so I guess Julian, do you ever not pay attention to what the boss is saying in a meeting? So do you ever days off in meetings?
Actually, when my boss says something, I always pay attention to her. But when I was in school, I I didn't pay much attention to the lecture.
Nice. I
Yeah.
didn't pay much attention to the lectures. Lecture. Actually, you're right. So you can say to lecture as well. So you can say to the lectures or to lecture.
Okay.
Erin, what about you? Do you ever find yourself, dazing off in meetings?
Yeah, because I working in a company that we have a meeting, a big meeting with another meeting almost of all for phone. Sometimes we are in the fall camp. They speak, and sometimes I get boring and lose the attention. That's good. You agree? My name is Jesus. Jesus, I have to have a question that. Oh yeah, but I have a little question. Can you repeat that again?
Nice. I guess that's a good way to do it. Can you repeat that? It sounds interested. All right, good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No, Joshua. It's clear.
Okay. I guess before we finish up, David, what about you? Ever stop paying attention to meetings?
Well, I don't have actually business meetings. The only meetings that I have is meetings in class, the college. So yes, like all my classmates says, there are some teachers that are pretty boring, and they are jack on in the same thing. I don't know if I use this phrasal verb well.
They're
So,
what?
but jack on. I learned yesterday in class. Jack, like the name. Jack on, or I am sure. Like repeat the same thing a lot of times.
That might be a British phrasal verb.
I
Jacking on.
I'm not sure it's with the G with like yelling. Wow, I'm not sure. I'm confused.
We could say yapping on. They're yapping on about something.
I don't think so. I think it was Jack on. But well, I'm going to.
Oh,
I think it was.
yakking on
Right.
about something. Okay.
Jacking on with the yelling. Right. So,
With the Y too. So that's the letter
with the
Y.
Y.
Um,
Yes.
good. Yeah, nice. So really good. I do have another class right after this, so I do have to go and start that. Thanks for coming in, guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Feel free to join my next class. And it was nice meeting you, Huyen.